As you just saw, Mexico dropped points at home to Canada for the first time since 1980. Welcome into our post-game show. Jenny Chu, Charlie Davies, Nico Cantor. Nico, a bit of an uninspiring performance from El Tri.
Yeah, it was disappointing because you expect more from Mexico. I think this has been the narrative for Mexico throughout this World Cup qualifying campaign. On paper, Mexico look really good. They look like the strongest team in CONCACAF, but they haven't been convincing. And today I think it was a little bit of that with the subs. You can tell that Tata Martino was trying to add a little bit of dynamism into the midfield and then get Chucky and Raúl active, and they just weren't active enough. The expected goals lied more on Canada's side than on Mexico's, or at least last time we checked. But, you know, this is a game that Mexico should be winning. Not only given the history, but I think given how strong these teams are man for man. For Canada, this is a massive point.
Charlie, credit to Canada. Did they prove that they can play with the big boys?
This was a statement game, if I've ever seen one. They are the first country in CONCACAF, in the final round of CONCACAF World Cup qualifying, to get a result on the road at the United States and on the road against Mexico. That says enough right there. They are to be taken serious now. These guys are ready to play with the big boys.
Yeah.
This was a statement game for all of them. I think Coach Herdman has set up this team for success. It's a lot of young players too. You're watching Alphonso Davies, Tejan Buchanan, and Jonathan David. This was only their second start together, mind you. They're going to grow into a rhythm, get in sync with each other. They're going to cause problems throughout CONCACAF. And then you still have Kyle Larin, who, once he gets back up to full health, that's another player to add to the rotation. I think Jonathan David didn't have a great game tonight, and you could see that they still are threatening without all three of them being at their best.
I just think they're not clinical enough. If they were clinical, I think you could consider them along with the big boys of CONCACAF. Throw Canada into the mix. Why not?
They are now.
They are.
Okay,
fine.
okay.
I'll even buy that. And if they were clinical, I think they could put up wins against the United States.
So you're saying the top, they'd be the top dogs.
They could. I mean, this is a golden generation that is proving their shine. And because they are shining, you know, Clint was talking about testing the metal on the other shows, right? Yeah. I think Canada is proving that, you know, they're made of something that's worth something. If they were clinical, they could be on the level of USA and Mexico, no doubt. And I think they're heading towards convincing many people that they deserve to be in Qatar.
Great points, Nico. Plenty more analysis coming from Nico and Charlie after the break, and we will have highlights for you. The top two teams in the Ocho coming into the day. Mexico with 7 points, Canada with 5. Nico?
Yeah, and Mexico started off on a really good note. This goal by Jorge Sanchez, a golazo, a nice finish, brought down. Chucky Lozano setting him up. Mexico were going towards a game in which they control. They were trying to set the tempo, but I really do think from here on out, it was a lot of Canada, almost only Canada.
Well, they have the pace and the 1v1 ability. Tejan Buchanan gets down the right flank, finds Alphonso Davies for a tap-in, and he completely mishits it, misfires, and goes wide of the goal, and he knows it. Man, I should have had that one, but he wasn't going to stop. He kept going, and this is what came from it.
And it was Davies that set him up, also with the finish. Golazo, Charlie.
What a through ball. The vision to find Osorio, and it's the composure. Once he takes that first touch, the nice finish with the left foot around Ochoa. It's a big, big moment for Canada.
And then Mexico kind of kept on going at it. Raúl Jiménez putting the pressure on Alistair Johnson, deflecting that off his own crossbar. Obviously didn't mean it, having Raúl Jiménez at his back. Jiménez was always there, but I just felt that it wasn't enough. And obviously not enough to turn this one on its head and make that 2-1 for Mexico happen.
And it's literally a monumental result for Canada. They've never won in Azteca Stadium, but as you can see from expected goals, this was a performance they could have dreamed of.
The match stats show us that it was a very tight game, which I don't think Mexico fans were expecting coming into this match, Nico.
Maybe they were expecting it. I think when you look at the lineup, when you head into this game, we expected this to be the marquee matchup of the CONCACAF slate. But I think Mexico thought they were going to take care of business
At home.
Yeah, and Canada presented a big enough challenge. And look at them. They're up there with the United States and Mexico, and they're proving their worth.
Let's welcome in Yaneli Farias, who is live at Estadio Azteca. Yaneli, ¿cómo lo viviste? What was the reaction in Mexico?
Hey, well, exciting to have fans back in the stands. The stadium was about 80% capacity. Not happy to hear the chants going on again. I think we need to do a little bit more to eliminate it. But it was a difficult game for Mexico. Nico said it well. It's disappointing. I think they were expected to win this match. And Charlie said it well, too. I mean, Canada came and did what they planned to do, right? They broke down Mexico. They were able to break down Mexico in the second half and really made it difficult on that right flank with Buchanan, who I think was today's best player.